yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Another Friday night. Here we are, Gamble Guy live in the 12-ounce sports studio. Had to sit down, got the Cavs throwback on. You gotta love it. You better love it. We're here in Northeast Ohio from the studio. Didn't feel like standing tonight. Wanted to sit down because, woo, these bets are making me faint. I'm 12-6 on the season, and that's because of 4 losses in the NFL over the last 3 weeks. So NFL's kicking my butt a little bit, but college we're making money. We made money last weekend, and just like I tell you every weekend, these bets I'm about to give you, I actually placed myself before the show started. Put my money where my mouth is. I like to make all these as single bets, and then I like to make several parlays out of them. So we're gonna play along here. We'll let you know what we're doing with each of them. But let's get started. We're going to start out with NCAA football. We're going to drink our bubbly. I hope you're drinking a bubbly too. This is live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Replays Saturday morning at 9. Hold, please. We start the show off every time the same way. We're getting right into college football, the big rivalry. Oh, Nelly, what a football game this has turned out to be. Michigan at Michigan State. I don't think Michigan State's that good. I apologize if you disagree, but their marquee win is Miami of Florida. They ain't crap. Miami of Florida good? No. Hey, forget about it. They're not very good. Now, Michigan State beat them by 21. Okay, I'll give you that. Now, on paper, these teams are going to look similar. But I'm telling you, Michigan's better. We're going to see if they have any common opponents right off the bat. Both teams beat Nebraska by 3. Didn't learn anything there. Rutgers. Michigan State actually beat Rutgers worse than Michigan did. All right, now we're getting somewhere. I think that's the only in the last 5 in recent memory. So we're going to get into points per game. Michigan averages 3 points more per game. Just so happens the line's 4. How convenient. How convenient that you make the line right where the point differential is on the averages. I see what you're doing. But Michigan allows 4 less points per game. They're only giving up 14.3 points a game. Total yards, Michigan State's got the edge. What is playing in the background? Something's playing in the background on one of my browsers and I don't like it. It's probably NFL. Hold, please. This isn't really a fine-tuned machine here. I have 18,000 browsers open. I have no idea where it's playing. This is ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay. It's this one. Jeez, that was annoying. Hopefully that wasn't too much downtime for you. Scared the crap out of me. Anyway, Michigan's given up less points per game, way less yards per game, under 300. Michigan State's almost 410 they're giving up. This is going to be a defensive battle. I don't think this is going to be a high score, but I have Michigan winning by a touchdown. So I'm going to lay the 4 and barely get by. It's going to be a close one. But I think the Michigan's going to win around 21-17. That would be a push. 24-17. But I got them winning by a touchdown. Again, you can tail or fade. Money line is minus 200. The spread is minus 4. Michigan is undefeated against the money line, and they're 6-1 against the spread. Michigan State's 5-0-2 against the spread. They're undefeated on the money line as well. So there you have it. This is a tough game to bet on because of the similarities in the teams, the similarities in the stats, the gambling stats, the against the spreads, the money lines. Both teams are virtually undefeated in every category. Michigan State's undefeated as an underdog. Michigan's undefeated against the spread as the favorite. Michigan State's undefeated at home. Michigan's undefeated on the road. I mean, how do you bet this? I'm taking this as it's a rivalry game. I think Michigan's got a little more on offense than Michigan State. They have the better defense. We got the numbers right in front of us. I'm taking the Wolverines. And it pains me to say that as a Buckeyes fan. I got my throwback Cavs on tonight, though. Oh, gamble guy. Miami of Florida. I just called them trash, and I just watched Pitt last week. Pickett, the quarterback. My God, he's looking good. He's looking tough. He's fighting for yardage at the end of the game to beat Clemson, hold on to the ball, get a couple first downs. I like, I'm telling you, I like this Pitt team. They're up to 17th in the nation. They're 6-1. They're scoring 45.3 points per game. Miami has struggled. They pulled one out against NC State, but before then they had lost several in a row against Power Five upper tier schools. I mean, they beat some Connecticut State, Central Connecticut State, 69-0, but that's their only big win. They beat NC State by 1. Lost to Carolina by 3, lost Virginia by 2. Michigan State beat them by 21. So they've had some close ones lately. But Pitt beat Clemson by 10. The line here is 9. Do you think Miami is as good as Clemson? That's what it's going to come down to. Virginia Tech, Pitt beat them by 3 touchdowns. Do you think Miami's better than Virginia Tech? Pitt beat Georgia Tech by 31 points. I got Pitt in this one. Pitt averages 45 a game, 530 yards a game. They're giving up less total yards than Miami. They're giving up 11 points less per game than Miami. Miami gives up 30 points to Pitt's 19. And it's in Pittsburgh. I'm giving the nod to the Panthers. I'm taking Pitt -9. Drop the 9. Take the win. Oh, let's move on. We're flying through these. I've gone over the last 2 weeks in a row, so I'm trying to be succinct here, not keep you all night. You know, your old lady might get mad if you're up too late watching some idiot talk, gambling. Maybe she'll find out you're gambling when she catches you watching this show. We got to make this quick. We got to get in and out, in and out. Keep you out of trouble. Keep you fellas on the good side. Yeah. Hold, please. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gamble guy's feeling a little run down tonight. Not as animated. Got the sleepy eyes. I need to get a little extra sleep, you know what I'm saying? We got to get through this too. We're almost halfway done. Here we go. Kentucky at Mississippi State. Kentucky's getting a point. Basically, it's a pick 'em. That point rarely helps anything when you're gambling. Because if it's a 1 point game, I mean, we're going to push. Depends on which way the one goes, right? But I'm going to give the nod to Kentucky in this one, and I'll tell you why. Kentucky scored 13 on Georgia. It was a little closer than people actually expected. I think that line was over 20. Other than that, they've crushed LSU. They beat Florida by a full touchdown. They beat South Carolina in a close one. But Mississippi State, I mean, they beat Vanderbilt last week. But other than that, they've been kind of reeling. They got blown out by Alabama. They did pull one off on Texas A&M. You know my feelings on Texas A&M. I don't think they're a very good football team. These stupid browsers want to keep talking to me. If we look at the tail of the tape, Kentucky's slightly better on offense. They score about a full 2 points more. But Kentucky's better on defense. They give up 19 to Mississippi State's almost 26. They give up 50 or 60 yards less per game, total yards. Oh, no, that's total yards gained. I'm sorry. Yards allowed, they give up about 10 less. And I want to pull up real quick, if we don't take too long doing this. I want to get their records against the spread because I thought this one popped out too. Oh, where's that game at? Good, getting so old I can't find things. And the browser reset. You know what? This technology, I'm telling you. Get off my lawn! Technology's starting to piss me off. Oh, I'm the gamble guy. Give me a minute. I gotta find the browsers are all going nuts on me. You can't hear them, but they've been talking to me too. But we're gonna go No, I'm not hearing voices. Everybody calm down. I mean, it starts playing a video. While the browser's been sitting there idle for 10 minutes, it still wants to play a spontaneous video. I'm trying to concentrate here. Can't even find a Kentucky game. There we go. Now let's get down to business. We're going to find their records against the spread. I feel like Kentucky's been pretty good against the spread. They're 6-1 on the year. There we go. Money line, Kentucky 6-1, Mississippi State 4-3. Against the spread, Kentucky 6-1, Mississippi State 3-4. Over under, we don't care about. We're not betting the over under. Underdog, Kentucky's 1-1 as an underdog, but I mean they got beat by Georgia, and they're 1-1 on the road. Kentucky's money line and against the spread record versus Mississippi State's tells me this is a false line here. This should be -2 Kentucky, not +1 Kentucky. I'm taking the Wildcats. That's our college bets. I wrote them down because I made the bet. If you make those 3 bets, for every $5, you'll win $29.27 on BetUS. If you use the promo code 12OZ, you can see it down here in the corner of the screen. You use that promo code, you'll get some free money to bet. Boom! Courtesy of 12 Ounce Sports. We're going to take a quick commercial break, get into NFL. We got, you can see right on the screen there, we got some NASCAR picks for the championship this Sunday. That's the college picks. We're going to wrap those into the NFL picks, but we also made the NFL parlay separately too. We did 3 parlays. Again, I bet these myself, put my money where my mouth is. I'm not just throwing you out there to the wolves. We're going to play along with you, babe. I make money, you make money. We'll be right back. 2 and 2.
12 Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12 Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 12OZ and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sports book. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
Hey, welcome back in. The Gamble Guy live on 12 Ounce Sports. You can see season record 12-6. We've taken some hits in the NFL, and that's what we're going into right now. Our record is damn good in college, but the NFL, I think 4 of the 6 losses this year in the NFL. So we're going to try to straighten that out. And again, I make these bets with you, so I'm not just throwing you out there to lose money. If I lose money, you lose money. If I win money, you win money. But you don't have to tail everything I place. You can fade me. The first one I saw that jumped out was Jacksonville at Seattle. Now, we all know Jacksonville is going to have a rough year. They finally got a win. I mean, Seattle's record's not much better, 2-5. Seattle's missing Russell Wilson. We get all that, but it's in Seattle. You got a rookie quarterback. You got a guy that shouldn't be coaching NFL. He should be in the college ranks in a very tough atmosphere and what essentially is a must-win for Seattle. I don't see the Seahawks losing this game. Now, the Seahawks are 31st in defense, but you go up against a green offense with a rookie quarterback. Those are good weeks to improve your defensive stats. Seahawks slightly better on offense than the Jaguars. And again, I understand that they are down to their backup quarterback, Geno, but they're still 25th in passing. Jaguars 27th. and they run the ball better than the Jags. They're 14th in the league in rushing, Jags 17th. And that atmosphere, Pete Carroll versus Urban Meyer. Now, if this was a college game, I'd have a different opinion. In the NFL, I'd take Pete Carroll all day long over Urban Meyer. The simulator says Seahawks by 3. I think home field advantage is going to get them an extra point or two there. I got the Seahawks winning this. Oh, follow me or fade me. Next game. The next game I really like, Washington, Denver. Two teams down on their luck. 2-5 Washington. They've showed some promise. They have a pretty tough defense versus the 3-4 Broncos, who just got beat by Case Keenum. I'll tell you, tough room. Hey, I tell you, no respect. They just got beat by Case Keenum. Come on. I know Heineke at Washington's, not Joe Montana, but still, the football team's a little better on offense than the Broncos. Now, defense, Broncos are way better. I think Washington's been showing some promise on defense, and they rush the ball really good. They're ninth in the league in rushing versus the Broncos 16th. The Broncos rushing game needs some work. I'm given a slight edge. I know it's on the road, so that makes it a little different. The predicted score, I don't know where they get this. Broncos by 3. But that would push us if we got the +3. I'm taking these points. I feel like the Broncos are on the downswing. The Redskins are on the upswing. Heineke's getting a lot of confidence. They looked a lot better their last few games. Let's go see. We're going to go to the Redskins schedule if it lets us. Here we go. I want to see the Redskins. Now, why would they do this? These websites way too difficult to use. We're going to go to the Redskins, go to their schedule. We're going to look at their last 5 here, if we could get to it quickly. So they lost by the 14 to the Packers. They had a touchdown call back that I thought was bullcrap. That would have been a 7-point loss. They lost by 18 to the Chiefs and 11 to the Saints. Their last win was week 4 against the Falcons. And their only other win was week 2 against the Giants. They're hot garbage. I get it. They're hot garbage. But the Broncos, again, I think the Broncos are on the downswing. I think this is going to be close enough that it's worth the risk to take the 3. I got Washington football team +3. Again, you can fade me. I'm putting my money on this. I ain't worried. You worried? I'm not worried. Next game. Now, the next game I heard on Sports War and AM Drive, a lot of the guys on 12 Ounce Sports don't like Tampa Bay against the Saints. Let me tell you something. Number 2 offense, Tampa, versus number 31st offense, Saints. The Saints got the 3rd best defense, but Tampa's got the 12th best defense. And the Tampa Bay Bucks number 1 in passing. Saints 31st. Saints are 31st, and they're about even in rushing, which the Buccaneers don't even try to rush. The Buccaneers throw short. They make little short passes that makes up for the rush game. It's essentially a rush. That's for Michael Carvelis on Sports War. Whoa! I got Tampa in this. The score predictor says a 6-point game, so you'd cover there. That's just computers talking. That's just the computers talking. This is kind of a computer too, though. I know I've struggled in the NFL. Those are my 3 picks: Seattle, Washington, Tampa. I'm going to love it. I made those 3 bets earlier today. $5 to win $32.59. Now, if you roll the college and the pro together, $5 bet will win you $210.53. Boom! Take your old lady out to some steak dinners. Or you can reverse some of my bets. You can parlay that 6-teamer and reverse a few if you don't agree with me. But trust me, I keep track. I'm going to come back here and brag when I go 6-0 this week. Hey, NASCAR Championship Sunday. Kyle Larson's coming off a win. He's +40. He's got the best odds. Denny Hamlin's got the 3rd best odds, but +325 is good money for a guy that's been there before. He knows how to win championships. I'm telling you, Carl Larson's the hot hand, though. He looks tough to beat. That's this Sunday. If you want to throw in a little extra bet this weekend to top off your parlay, do what you got to do. This has been Gamble Guy. Hope you enjoy the bets. I'm not as animated tonight. Feeling a little tired. We're going to try to wake ourselves up. I'm a night owl, so I don't want to go to bed early, but I'm just not as crazy as I am usually, and I apologize. I'm trying to get the engine going, the motor started, but it'll have to be off air this week. Hope you enjoyed the bets. Now, like I say every week, don't form a gambling problem, form a drinking problem. That's how I usually sign out. But Cleveland radio legend Mike Trevisano passed today. So before we go, we're going to give Mr. Trevisano, aka the Triv, a moment of silence. Thanks for tuning into the Gamble Guy. Peace.